Linda, yes, two bright flashes of white light, one, two at a time, kind of flashed, and we're hoping that the camera picked it up because Papa Crunch, as soon as he pointed the camera over to her, she said that she was starting to feel something. Two just like bright rays of white light just popped right in front of her.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom. Yes, and up. Yeah, I know. And also what's going on right now is that as we crunch underneath this cove here, he's got the video camera on. We still didn't see the sensor go off, but what's kind of odd is that these pipes are just rattling here. As soon as me and Crunch came over here to sit down.
They were silent for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then they just started rattling
Yes.
like mad.
And you want to make sure you know where everybody's at for safety purposes, okay? Very, very, very
So there'll
important.
be falls.
Okay, because once you turn the lights off, you're in their world now, okay? So,
Is it okay if I call him live?
Yeah, you
yeah,
can do like
yeah,
whatever.
but I want to go over the communication devices with you first.
Okay.
Very important, and the communication is probably the most important aspect. We have Linda, however, we want to be able to communicate. Okay, now, I'm going to skip a couple pages here. This is an investigative log, okay? We have a few different sheets, okay? We're going to skip, and we're going to, for expedition purposes, we are going to go to the back page, the spirit page, okay? When you make contact with the spirit, you want to find out four main things. You want to find out its age, sex, manner of death, time period they lived in, okay? And after that, maybe you could get the date of birth information. For example, if it was post-World War II, you could maybe get a social security number, and we would actually document that with obituary records. We have sources we could go to and get information about who they were when they were on Earth. Okay?
And I apologize, and I don't want to sound like a smartass, but how many ghosts have you actually gotten their social security number?
A couple,
Really?
yes.
Dude, I'm feeling something touching my head that ain't even fun.
Well, here's the thing, okay? You will. So now,
Do you want to try?
we'll have you. You know what? We'll have you do it. I think we'll have somebody who's you.
Yeah,
Okay.
somebody that listens.
Okay.
Huh?
So you can see that now.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, or you're holding the phone.
Yeah, I could call
Okay,
him.
come here. Just like that, we'll see.
Let's see.
Okay, come
We'll
here, guys.
see. We want to be careful
Now,
what we bring through.
Just grab them.
Yeah.
Come here, guys. I want you guys to see this. Okay, this is important. This is the most important part because once we, okay, the science is great, the pictures are great, but at the end, it's about documenting the information you get with the information you retrieve later on with historical records, death records, etc. Okay, property records. Very, very, very important. Okay, so there will be a spirit here, but we're gonna pretend like it's not here because we need to go to other spots. Okay, but for demonstration purposes, okay, you're holding them right. Try not to bend the knees. Spread your legs a little bit more.
Okay.
There you go. Sometimes you have to tweak them depending on the spirit, you know. But basically, you want to approach once we get some hits on the meter. Okay, once we because keep in mind when this works, it could be your relative or something like that, or maybe my relative. So, but either way, these are copper rods. Spirits move through EMF fields called, also known as electromagnetic energy fields. Since they are electrical and magnetic, they can manipulate these copper rods to crisscross when you want them to crisscross. Might take a few minutes at first, but once they get used to the energy field and the person holding the rods, and they don't always get used to the person holding the rods or the person interviewing, but the more they get, if they do get used to them, you'll get a quicker answer. Okay? And so you want to start off, let's say our meters are jumping, we have some orbs on the night vision. Hey Brian, you know what, let's check this out. Okay, pull out the rods.
Okay.
So, and we also have a clairvoyant, Linda Petrina with us, okay? But we like to use both forms of communication because it's important. You know, we want as many sources as possible so we can look for the commonalities so we can find out the truth. You know, we don't go after shadows, you know, we so what we want to say is, we mean you no disrespect. If there's a spirit here, we would like to communicate with you. And if you would like to communicate with us, please cross these two rods. Just take these two rods and cross them. It might take some time. You might feel a tingling around your...
I'm feeling a tingling in my hands.
Okay. Good.
And sometimes it'll feel like pulsations.
Only one
It's like
person should
stroke.
ask at the same
Yes.
time. Number one, for EVP purposes, you don't want 3 people asking the same question because you're gonna think, okay, I heard of EVP, so only one person talks. Usually, if you get a hit with the one person asking, stay with it because that spirit takes to the person who's holding the rods, the spirit's taken to the person who's talking. No point in changing things around and have your information go bad. So I just want to go through this really quick. So if there's a spirit here, we mean no disrespect, we'd like to communicate with you. Can you please cross the rods for me? Just cross these 2 rods for me. Might take a few minutes. Obviously, if Linda holds them, they're going to be like spinning around in circles because her energy field is so high.
Well, I want to see that.
You will.
Yeah,
It's
I saw
not.
that.
You won't have to go very far for that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But concentrate. Just not too hard though. It's okay. Just cross them. We're not here to harm you. We're just here to learn a little bit about you, and we will talk to you later. Okay? Talk to them like normal people. Be respectful. If you're not respectful, they'll let you know. Right? Just like normal people, right? Okay. Keep on crossing. Thank